Let's see, put this down. All right.
There's plenty of work here, but no more.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Teach them how to hold their liquor.
You're Talana? SC said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me.
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Come on. I thought I had it open already from earlier. It just went back down, or what the fuck? Damn it. Fuck.
Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Go back to work, sir.
machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight.
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall.
Crap.
Oh, yeah. If all...
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to
The
attract?
Hunter's Lodge should
We
never
were...
have admitted
I
those
do the
women
calling,
or
you do the
savages.
count.
It's
I wouldn't say agree.
I don't complain about it.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
He complained for an hour about another woman.
Good for an old remedy.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, this shit. Before this. Get some coffee real quick.
Some coffee?
I just did it right now, yeah. Because he said he was gonna get but it was gonna be it.
Well, said he lost the other caravan on the machines last week. Docked my wages. Again.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. We collect,
You mean you steal?
if you want to call it that, from hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds.
Cutscenes in this game.
They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because you've been streaming for 9,000.
Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there.
Like it's that same clip.
Be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of
Once
shadow
I back out of it,
and not the needy kind, but they're
still on
tormentors.
YouTube when I'm watching your clip.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
It shows you Horizon shit.
I think the only people can fucking find me is like through my YouTube, just through YouTube itself. Like, I think that's getting messed up.
I'll delete that video.
Which video is it? Can you tell me which one it is? Or does it say the name of it?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Just says Call of Duty Modern Warfare streamed live on November 23rd, 2019. The name of it is Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Okay, let's see. November 3rd, you said? 2019?
November 23rd.
November 23rd.
It says the video is 30 minutes and 56 seconds long. I think when you go to the PlayStation on your own screen, you click view your own profile, it'll show that video right there.
Let's see. November 23rd. Here, I only can see the videos that I shared. It shows them all right. That's what's weird. Shows like Horizon Zero Dawn. Yesterday was 0 views. 15th was 0 views. I'm trying to find that video on the studio. Last night. I click on that again. I will if you got time. I deleted it. I want to see if it happens. Probably have to reset or something. Start the stream over. I'm gonna maybe next time. Let's see what happens for now. I found it. God damn, that shit was way back there. I can't believe I posted that and it's been 9,000 hours, dude. So I mean 9,000 plus hours, right? Because I know if I funded sent it to me back in the days, it said 9,000 hours. Well, is that a plus or was it keep going? Was it going still?
Just keeps going.
Can't remember what fund it sent me. Let me see. I'm gonna look at my video. If it funded will send me that many.
It says 9,525 hours, 8 minutes. Still in counting. 40, 41, 42. So yeah, 9,525 hours. It still shows you're broadcasting for that long. And now when I click on the stream, this is you can't play this video right now. But the problem is of what it's doing, and what I don't know why it's causing this problem, but
yeah,
it shows your shared videos on the bottom, and on the top it shows your live broadcast. For some reason, when you click on your live broadcast, it's reverting back to your videos. Now your video that you deleted, now it doesn't show anything, which is kind of what you want. But now when you click on the stream, it says you cannot play this video right now. Try again later.
I'm gonna start. It has to be that video then. All right.
Like underneath it, I see Last of Us, COVID-19, PS4 Last of Us Game of the Year Edition, PS4 Borderlands, Terminator Resistance, Outlast, Doom. It's just weird though.
Yeah, it's just definitely weird how it's going back.
My guess would be it's some of the connection issue between the PS5 and YouTube. That'd be my guess, but I don't know what exactly it is, but it's got to be something with that. Something between them two is not right.
I think I actually deleted YouTube off the fucking PlayStation before, just to see what the fuck.
Did you see the game that I was talking about, Snake Eyes, before the Game Awards show? That they announced during it, the Callisto Protocol? Oh my god. So, But the tale of the storyline or the timeline is PUBG wanted to make a sequel. PUBG hired a dude who made Dead Space. He's the head director on Dead Space, and he's worked on Call of Duty. His name is Glenn Schofield. I played multiple of his games. They hired him to head a studio called Striking Distance Studios that was created for the sole purpose, and who knows if they'll make more games, but it was created for the sole purpose to make a sequel to PUBG. But the whole thing was that he was saying, we're making a sequel to PUBG. It's not a battle royale or not limited to battle royale, and we're making a narrative game that's a story-driven experience that takes place as a sequel to PUBG. And so I'm sitting there like, all right, I follow him on Twitter. Everything's leading to the Game Awards. Glenn Schofield says I'm gonna announce the game at Game Awards. Blah blah blah. He doesn't say which game. He just says I'm announcing a game at Game Awards. The game came out, or he came out and he announced it, and it was called the Callisto Protocol. You can see the trailer on YouTube. It's just a cinematic trailer. But he says it's gonna be the scariest game they've ever made, or of all time. That they wanted to recapture that crown after they captured it with Dead Space. And the trailer is sick as fuck. Like I said, it's called the Callisto Protocol. And there's even a Red Band trailer. There's no gameplay, it's just cinematic. But on the YouTube video, if you find the official link on YouTube, when you look up Callisto Protocol, go into the description of the video, and it says this game takes place like 300 years or something after PUBG, after the events of PUBG. When I saw it on Game Awards, I was like, what the? Like, it looked tight. I was like, is that it? Was that the sequel to PUBG? Like, what the fuck? It had nothing to do with PUBG, like, zero. They didn't even say PUBG in the Game Awards. They didn't even say it was the sequel. They literally said nothing about PUBG. And then when you go to the YouTube video and you click in the description, it says that. That's the only link so far. Unless you're like me and you pay attention to the behind the scenes shit, the only way that you can know that that game is linked to PUBG is by that. It says this game takes place fucking, I think it's 500 or 300 or something years after PUBG. And it's not even in the trailer that they say that. So to me, it was like, this motherfucker just came in there, took their fucking money, making his fuck whatever the fuck he wants, and he just said, oh, it's after PUBG. Man, who knows? Maybe they'll implement more PUBG into it, but he fucking owned them. There's nothing about that game that linked to PUBG. So you can even argue that saying that that game was PUBG could ultimately hurt it, because he's trying to use his reputation with Dead Space over PUBG. So that was, I don't know, it's a strange thing that's going on. But that game right there, I'm gonna play it 100%. I mean, 1000%, because I like his games already. Me and you played all the Dead Space games; they're fucking amazing. But the fact that it's a Callisto, Callisto, the Callisto Protocol. But I was thinking like, oh my god, did they really do that? Like, is it gonna be something with PUBG, or is that they just fucking take 300 place 300 years after PUBG? Like, that's like the cheapest way to, that's like to me that's like the cheapest way to put it into the universe. Tell me when you found it or what? Well, it's just you would think, but to me, it's like one of those things where it's like they could have used it, They could have said that. They could have said, this is the sequel to PUBG. They could have said this is fucking in the universe of PUBG. They could have said anything, but there's nothing. There's even people who are like, is this the next Dead Space successor? Blah blah blah. It's got fucking more pointing towards Dead Space than it does to fucking PUBG. That to me is, as a PUBG fan, that's fucked. So as a PUBG fan, it makes me think like, oh god, that's fucked. That's super gay. But as a fan of his work in Dead Space, I don't give a fuck if he makes a sequel to PUBG. I just want to make a good game. Which I know he's gonna do. He's pretty consistent about his shit. But it's a little disappointing as a fan of PUBG to see that that's gonna be the sequel to PUBG because it's fucking doesn't anything remotely anything.
You haven't shown no gameplay, just trailer?
No, that was the announcement. That was them announcing the game right there. That was the very first ever fucking footage. That was them announcing the name of it.
Well, if it's supposed to be the cinematic, I wouldn't take too much from it. Just because PUBG started implementing it,
Yeah.
doesn't really reflect it.
I've just never seen that chain of events before. Like, get hired to make a sequel, announce the game, and don't fucking. It's like a low key sequel, you know? It's like he's not trying to. It had to be something they discussed in the boardroom. Are we gonna talk about PUBG? Are we gonna have it in the trailer? Like they could have done something as simple as fucking PUBG Corporation or whatever right in the beginning. But to me, it was like he's trying to use his Dead Space fucking reputation to carry the weight of that game, and maybe later on they're gonna use it as a tactic to just get the ball rolling even more. Like once that game starts being made and gets closer to coming out, then they'll start coining the PUBG around it. Like right now they're just starting it off, so they're building up the hype, and then they'll just use it as a tactic to build the hype even more. I guess it really just depends on how much creative control they gave him over that game.
And so,
I just thought it was super interesting that they did that shit.
just an announcement, so probably the next trailer that comes out, we're talking about PUBG.
Yeah. Look up a level list for that game real quick.
If it's gonna be a story driven, if it's gonna be multiplayer, if it's gonna be co-op, it's gonna be
Well, they said it was going to be a story game when it first fucking dropped out. Story-driven PUBG sequel was what they were saying. But that was like before. That was like what PUBG had said.
My bad. I'm gonna be back in a little while, guys. All right.